How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 62. So today I was thinking of doing some work around this place and finishing off this room up here. And I was thinking of turning this into a generator room, and then also up high will go all the mushrooms. And then down low I have like the generator, and then I'm keeping this storage here. That would be good storage for like seeds and things like that. And then we'll finish off this railing out here. And then if we have time, I got the paint for it. Maybe we could paint it a color or something. And then that'd be pretty much it. And then also, I already have this crafting. I was thinking of putting spotlights up here. And then when I'm flying in, I could see this opening a little bit better. Hopefully I can see that spotlight from a distance. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yep. I hear her downstairs. Oh, and that's another thing. Put up a shotgun turret. Oh, wow. How did she get in here? Oh, I left the door open. Yeah, so put a shotgun turret up here as well. That would be nice. But let's finish off this garden first, and then we'll build up this top room. And then also we'll need to go for a supply run or a scrapping run and get some engines. I have no engines for the generator. So we'll drop by like a dealership or something. There's a garage right next to us. We probably could go down there and find a couple vehicles. And then also we left a parking garage with a bunch of vehicles in it. We could drop that a visit as well. Uh-oh. I think I have a horde. Yep, I can hear him down there. Yeah, this works out great. Just imagine if I had a turret here. I could hear a lot more. Ooh, what happened there? Have a horde.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, anyone else? Wow, look at that. Yeah, I don't want them beating on the foundation down there. That's why I put all these ladders in here, is just in case they would knock out a ladder. I wouldn't have an issue where they just go into rage mode and start beating on things. Alright, anyone else? Yep, there's another one down there. Yeah, he's tough. I keep hitting him in the helmet. Yeah, look at this. As long as they're not beating on the foundation, I don't need the base collapsing today. That'd be bad. Maybe I'll get a point and then I can put in the scrapping before we head out and go on a scrapping run. I think I already have a point in that though. But it would be nice to put another point into it. Oh wow, okay, thank you. Could you always use the duct tape? Never have enough duct tape. I hear him beating on something down here. Let's see. Oh.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Got that. So I need to put some new spikes down here too. Man, what is going on today? Look at this. You know what? Since we're down here, let's make a trip over there. Yeah, all I need is a couple engines. And I know... I thought there was a couple vehicles out here, but I know there's one in here. 15,000. Whoa. Yeah, I put all my ammo away. Yeah, these vehicles are the ones I'm after. Man, it's gonna be one of them days. Wow.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. All I'm trying to do is get these vehicles. And then I have... Okay, I already got that on me. Come on, one engine. Actually, it would be nice to get a couple engines, actually. I think I'm going to need at least 2, because I want to turn it, and then 4 floodlights. Okay, did I get 1? Yeah, awesome. Then that drone, maybe that drone has steroids. Yes, okay, great. Okay, cool. And then we'll see if we can get 1 more engine, and then we don't have to go for a scrapping run later. Oh, okay. Alright, come on. Or a battery would be nice. Nope. Ah, there's a vehicle. That one looks like it has a beautiful engine inside of it. Yes. All right. Oh, that's great. Now I don't have to worry about going for a looting run later on. Okay. I think we're ready to get back to farming. No more distractions. Yeah, so this I'm planning on planting half of it back to cotton, even though we're doing pretty good on cotton. And then another half on maybe 25% for super corn. Yeah, let's do 25% cotton, 25% super corn, and then the rest be like potatoes, yucca. I want to start making these yucca drinks or whatever they're called. So we'll plant all the yucca. Make sure we got plenty of that. And another thing I'm running low on is blueberries. So I want to turn as many blueberries into seeds as possible. Okay, I planted pretty much everything I wanted to plant, and then I'll leave this open because we're going to be doing a lot of work in here. And then I've removed a couple of the plots. I was thinking of making this a pathway that goes in here. That'd be pretty cool. This door will need to expand that upwards, and then this entire floor will expand that upwards as well. And then up here I'm thinking of putting like windows up high that go all the way around. That would look awesome. And then the ceiling would be just a concrete ceiling, and I'll probably keep it the same height where that beam is. That'll look pretty cool. And then we'll have room for mushrooms for the ceiling, and we'll put mushrooms on the wall. This will be our storage, like I said before. Then we'll have a spot in the corner where we put our generator, and that generator will supply our turrets that are below, and then also the lights that we'll have for our doors. So yeah, and then also I need to put a handrail in here and finish that off, and then we'll be ready to paint this whole thing. So yeah, let's get started. I'm probably going to time lapse it because it's pretty boring watching me just place blocks the entire time. I'll put some music over it or something. But yeah, let's get started.
Late night glow from the morning to light. City gone silent, buddy up all night. Control steady, got that calm in his hands. King of the wasteland, moving like he planned. Dust in the street, broken highway signs. 7 days ticking in the back of his mind. Loot in the bag, got the forge burning slow. And the beat drop heavy as that blood moon flow. He don't panic when the sky turns red. Boarded up windows, iron and lead. Whole world falling, but he stays smooth. Built that base with a player's groove. He ride through 7 days to die. Cool like midnight, steady and slide. When a horde come rushing through, he just level up and break on through. That's that dope gorilla vibe. Stone cold focus, he survived. When the blood moon paints the sky, he don't fold, he multiply. Workbench sparks like a slow jam flame. Blueprint, mine always one step ahead in the game. Concrete walls with electric lace. Tourists sing while he hold that space. Motorbike rolling through desert heat. Zombies falling at his feet. Inventory stacked, strategy tight. He turn apocalypse in the spotlight. Heartbeat sync with the generator hum. Horde night knocking, he don't run. Every wave crash like 808 bass. But he stay locked in, poker face. Right through 7 days to die. Cool like midnight, steady and slide. When the horde come rushing through, he just level up and break on through. That's that dope gorilla rain. Get that empire out the pain. 7 days then do it again. Wasteland king till the very end. Red moon rising, shadows sway. He already 10 moves ahead of the play. No fear in his design. Survivor running through his spine. 7 days, reset the grind. Another world, another climb. When the night go dark and the sirens cry, he still stand tall. In 7 days to die. 7 days to die.
Okay, so I still have to do the roof, but this looks pretty good. I actually like the black trimming, or the black corners, and then black around the windows. Then maybe like a white or something on the inside. That looks really good. I imagine I missed a couple spots here and there. And then the ceiling I went with like a white with black floor. Oh, I love it. I think it looks awesome. And then now I need to figure out where to put the generator. I'm thinking maybe over in this corner. Or maybe along this wall, because I'm going to need it down here for the turret. So this is what I got crafted so far. So I've been crafting lanterns. And let's put this paint away. I don't need that anymore. And then get rid of all these seeds. So I have lanterns, and then I also crafted a generator. They're pretty cheap to craft these. So I got that. And then I thought I was crafting lights, spotlights. Oh, there they are. So I crafted 4 of these. And then I have plenty of electrical tools. I actually have a lot of them, actually. So we have that, the turrets, and I want the, which ones are those? The shotgun ones. Ah, that's the one. So shotgun turrets. Awesome. And I think that's it. And then we'll also need our nail gun. Okay, cool. So I think we have everything. I have nail gun, turret, and we'll put that over here in a second. Spotlights, generator. So we'll start off by placing the generator first. Now I'm thinking of putting on wood just in case I want to move it in the future. I might move it. I'm not quite sure where I want it. I'm thinking since it's closer to everything, I'll put it maybe right here in this corner. But it would be pretty cool like right here in the center. But that will cover this up. Maybe put it on the wall actually and not even... Oh, I love it. That would be so awesome. Let's do it right here. And then I could use the storage here. And then, you know, like put fuel in there or whatever. And then, oh, I forgot the engines. Let's go grab that. And then we'll load it up with fuel too. Awesome. Yeah, then I'll put the engines in here. Fuel it. Turn it on. Even though we don't have nothing hooked up to it yet. And then now all I need to do is put down all our components. Like the spotlights. And then the turrets. And wire them up. So let's get started with that.
Walking through the forest, legs burning in the ground, wishing I had something to haul my ass around. Kept on walking, found a trader named Wrecked, offered me a job, said sure, what the heck. Did a little work, listened to his lies, ran a few more errands just to stay alive. Canned food dinners, dirt in my home, hunkered down hoping the Zeds leave me alone. From my own 2 feet, dragging slow to a bicycle down that broken road. Chain squeaks loud, but it gets me by. Ain't fast, but I can finally ride. Boarded up windows, patched up the door. Swore I heard scratching coming up through the floor. Nights got longer, days felt the same. Just me and my hammer and a half-broken frame. Then I met Jen, patching up my hide. Sent me back out just to test my stride. Then came the blood moon red in the sky. Learned real quick what it means not to die. Held my ground with a pipe and a prayer. Think I lost count how many crawled up the stairs. From that bicycle barely alive to a mini bike roaring for death when I ride. Engine screaming like it's coming unglued, but it gets me gone when I need to move. Next morning hurting, but breathing somehow. Trader Bob had parts, but he knew their worth. Wrench in my hand, tearing cars apart. Stacking up pieces like it's fine art. Gas in a can, bolts in a crate. Learning real quick how to tempt my fate. Every part's a step toward leaving dust. Out of this grind, out of this rust. From that mini bike barely holding tight to a motorcycle crying like it ain't right. Twist that throttle, let it confess. I ain't crawling, I'll run the mess. Dug me a trench, laid spikes and rolls. If they wanna dance, I'll give them a show. Bass holding strong while I'm planning ahead. Bigger dreams buzz around my head. Trader Hugh just looked me up and down. Said that 4x4 was the only way out of
Okay, so I put in a couple turrets here, and they're currently not on, and the reason for that is I hooked it up to a light switch up here, or a switch. Okay, so I ran a wire to that, and then I ran a wire down to a relay down here. Whoops. Hooked it up to the electrical wire relay. And I really like that we could put in any type of ammo now, because I got tons of these AP slugs. Like, I have stacks of them in here. Yeah, look at them all. I even have a lot of red ones as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and use the AP ones since we have them. So first I'll put the ammo in it. So it's fully loaded, and then you need to lock the ammo. I learned that the hard way. And then set the camera. I'm gonna kind of point that towards the center down, and I wonder if this does any damage to the building. Probably does, a little bit. Okay. And it's, okay, so that should be on. Alright. And then I'll load this one up, lock it, set the camera. And I'll point that like right down at the center. I kind of want to hit them as soon as they come up. Awesome. And then what's really cool about this is I don't have to stand in there to load it. Yeah, awesome. You can even test it. Alright, I hope a horde comes now. I should stay in here for horde night. I'm kind of interested on seeing how these would perform. And then at the top up here, somebody gave me this idea on, or in the comment section, they said you should add lights up here. You know, so like for the gyrocopter. So I added these spotlights. You could turn them on and off. I added 2 over here as well. And then I used the lanterns for the outside to light this area up. Generator room, storage, and then here I could put the mushrooms up here. I added some light in here as well. So yeah, it looks really good. So let's fly the gyrocopter around and see how this place looks before we sign off. Whoops, gotta open the doors. I think I closed them because there was a storm. Alright, let's do this. I'm kind of curious if I'm gonna able to see the floodlights, or this, I keep calling them floodlights, the spotlights from a distance. So let's see here. And not really. I was hoping that would help me line me up a little bit. How close do I have to be to see the lights? Okay. Yeah, this outside, I need to put up some paint on this outside. That roof looks really good, though. I just need to remove that steel that's sticking up. That kind of looks funny. Put a cap on that roof. And then paint it, like, maybe black or something. Oh, that would look so awesome. And then around the outside, maybe build some scaffolding. Put plates on those beams so you don't see them, and then paint the top. Yeah, that would look really good. Alright, let's see if I could land in here. Maybe I could follow the spotlights if I don't hit this building first. Okay, follow the spotlights. Line up. Don't overpower. Oh, that's so great. There's lights. Oh man, that's amazing. Look at that. That's one of my best landings so far. Yeah, so this base is really coming along. I still have so much work. Like now I need to start over here and start painting all this out here and putting caps on these beams. Really clean that up. But yeah, I got a lot of progress on this place today. And then tomorrow is going to be the last day of this series, day 63. It's going to be Horde Day. So that's a video you definitely don't want to miss. But thanks for following along so far with me during this journey, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video.